Today we have a very special announcement.
Good morning, besties. I wish I could say that I woke up earlier. It's actually kind of already a little bit late in the day. Today I am going to a BLS class, which for those in healthcare, you probably know it's a little class that we have to take every 2 years, and it has to be renewed so that you can work as an active healthcare worker. And the class is about 3 hours long or so. It starts at noon, so we need to get ready for that. One of the things you guys always ask me is, how am I so positive and happy about everything? And I would say in general I'm pretty positive, but girls, I'm human too. Like, there are days like today where I really don't want to go to this class. I have so much other things. There's so many other things I need to be doing. A presentation that I haven't prepared for later today quite yet. And overall my sleep schedule has just not been amazing because I got back from Singapore and then I had a work trip straight to LA right after, and so I've just been traveling a lot and working in between. I've got to stop working 12-hour shifts the day before I leave for a trip because I just don't think my body can handle it anymore if I'm taking a early AM flight out the next day. Currently doing my AM skincare routine. This is from Skin 1004. Really like this serum, but also the packaging is just really, really nice. And this is for living with pores, which is definitely one of my problem areas. Every so often I need to switch out my moisturizer that I use because it just stops working quite as well. And one of the ones that I have in rotation is this one. It's the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer. Really like it because in the world of moisturizers, I think it's very reasonably priced and it works very well, keeps me moisturized. I have a very oily T-zone and a very dry everywhere else. So I need a moisturizer that can keep me hydrated but also not make me oily, if that makes sense. Anytime I mention something, I always do my best to make sure that they are linked in the description box. It's really easy for you guys to access. I basically just dumped my travel makeup pouch into my vanity, so it's super messy. At some point, I think we'll fix this. For lips, I've been loving this white pitaya coconut smoothie. You can actually get these at Target. This is from ESW Beauty. I prefer it when you don't have to use your fingers to touch everything. Okay, I'm gonna try to have a better attitude about today. I obviously don't want to go to the class, but I need to. I know that I have to, and so moping about it is not gonna do anything about it. I'm gonna show you my lazy girl makeup routine where when it's a day where I need to go out and I don't want to look too ratty, but I also don't want to do a full face of makeup, okay? Step one, we're skipping foundation because it takes a long time, and if you don't blend it out correctly, I feel it actually looks worse. So we are actually going in with concealer. For under eye, you want to make sure the less you put, the better. If you put too much, it actually makes it worse. Have you ever had those instances where you've spent all this time doing makeup and you feel like you actually look better without it? There's this trend on TikTok right now where everyone's like, you just didn't use enough makeup, you just didn't use enough makeup. I think for people with low visual weight, it's if you use too much makeup. And for those who don't know if you are low visual weight or high visual weight, there's a lot of TikTok filters that can kind of help you determine that. But if in general you feel like you look better with a heavy makeup look, or you're able to pull that off, then you are high visual weight. And if you are more of a kind of softer makeup look, then that is more towards the lower visual weight. So on the spectrum, I'm definitely lower visual weight. I don't think I have sharp enough features to kind of pull off a more Western look, unfortunately, but sometimes that works in my favor because I don't have to do that much makeup for it to work. Now obviously this pimple has been living with me and she will continue to live with me. Next thing is brows. I'm going with the Kosas Brow Pop. I really like this because it's very, very precise. So instead of a traditional eyebrow pencil where it's really thick, you can actually finely draw in your eyebrow lines with this. And the trick is that you always want to draw in the direction of the hair stroking. So in front, the hairs kind of go upwards, and then towards the back, they kind of fawn out like that. So make sure you just match that so it doesn't look unnatural. And then take your spoolie and just scoop them out like that. Perfect. Eyes. I don't currently have a lighter, but normally you should heat this up. My lashes always protrude into my eyes, so I always try to do this if I'm going to be on camera at all, even if I don't have makeup on. And other side. Perfect. I stand by the fact that this is the best lash primer I've ever used. It's like $8 or something. Dr. Mascara Fixer. This is from Etude House. There are many things that I will skip. Eyelash primer is not one of them. For mascara, the Clio Kill Lash. Now for blush, on days where I'm not wearing heavy makeup, I am really careful which blush I use because it can actually highlight your blemishes if you don't use the right one. I either like to use the ones from House of Her or the Milk Makeup. Today I'm gonna go in with Milk Makeup because this is so easy to apply. It looks like a jelly and feels like a jelly, and you just put a little bit on there and notice how blush will kind of bring you back to life. For lips, lip liner, we have the OG Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And that is literally it. So fast. Now, outfit is super easy. Scrubs, of course. Okie dokie. I'm feeling a lot better after getting dressed. This is my cute little jacket from TNA, I believe. I got it from Aritzia when it was on sale. But I just love a little puff of pink. Lily, come here. Breakfast. Come here. Up. Oh, she always wants to be commuted up to her perch. And she's a very messy eater. Eat your breakfast, baby. Good girl. Every single morning I've been having the same breakfast, which is hard-boiled eggs. They're super easy to make. You just put them in cold water, put them on the stove for 10 minutes, and then you have a very healthy breakfast that doesn't make me crash quite as bad as some of the things that I used to eat. And in addition to that, I will usually also have some oatmeal, which I love to have. See, it peels off so nicely. I think it's when you boil it in cold water, it just comes off a lot easier. Does anyone really not like the taste of the film that's on the egg? I have to always like really diligently make sure that it comes off, because when the peel comes off too easily, sometimes it's still stuck on there. When I'm lazy and I don't want to wash a plate, I just put it on a paper towel. A little barbaric, I know. We're gonna take a knife, cut her in half. That's what she looks like. Cheers. Delicious. Tea this morning is from Smithers Tea, or Smith Tea. This is the Rose City Genmaicha. It's actually my second to last pack, so we're gonna savor it. And I am a little hungry, so I'm gonna make myself some Quaker Oats. Okay, one of these days I need to really clean up, but today we're just surviving, you guys. I've been really wanting to like clean everything up, and then I feel like that prevented me from vlogging because I was like, I need to clean before I vlog, but it's not realistic. I'm not your typical wake up at 5 a.m., clean all day, Pilates. I wish that was me, you know? Okay, we have some instant oats. I actually just add hot water. I prefer not to do like the microwave or cold water and make it hot. Okay. I'm also recovering from a cold, so there's just kind of a lot going on, you know? Okay, spoon. Mix this guy up. I spent about 30 minutes sorting this onboarding Canva, which I will work on a little bit later. We need to head out to the class. My class, actually ended up being the first person to finish the like little quiz you have. So anytime you take the BLS renewal, I'm pretty sure it's the same test every time. It's 25 questions. You have to take this little quiz thing. This instructor was actually probably one of the better ones I've ever had. I just got to Panda Express because we're gonna get a little treat. Recently, I've been obsessed with Panda. I usually get it maybe like once every 2 weeks or so now. So orange chicken always. Two plates, please. One half chow mein, half fried rice, and then the other one half vegetable, half chow mein, please. Then double orange chicken for this one. Panda Express secured. I'm so excited. I have to finish that PowerPoint when I go home, so I'm gonna eat really quickly and then start working on that. Someone replied to my story today and was like, oh, you're giving 2018 Miki vibes. And honestly, I kind of see that. If you're watching the vlog, I would love if you told me if this is the first vlog you're ever watching or you're an OG watcher or when you started watching, and tell me something about yourself because I want to respond to some of the comments and get to know you guys a little better. But let's go home. Okay, we'll have you back on camera. I have to admit, when I am out and about, I'm not usually the best about using my big camera because it's just so big and bulky, and my social anxiety. I always feel like people are like watching even though usually people don't care. I am going to eat mine. Oh my god, the way mine is like fully brown and the way Kevin's has all sorts of different colors. I'm actually gonna eat a combo of both of these. How lucky for me, because I don't even need to cook dinner tonight. All right, let's start with the veggie. I keep saying that I need to be better. Hi, Lily. Lily. Hi. Keep saying that I need to start eating better for the wedding, and so I've slowly started to just make micro changes. I'm not doing any sort of big crazy dieting, but I do want to in general just make lifestyle changes. Not even related to the wedding, but the wedding is a very good motivator. Help me pick a fortune cookie. Literally, I want you to comment down below and pick one. You pick this one? Okay, let's see. If you pick this one, then your fortune says, your grace will touch a stranger today. I don't know when I'm gonna see a stranger today, when I've already decided to settle home for the rest of the day, but maybe you're the stranger. Orange chicken is freaking delicious. Broccoli. And then the mushroom chicken is really, really good. Delicious. Today I learned human CPR and first aid. But what I really, really want to learn is cat and dog CPR. I know the ratio is the same. You do 30 compressions, 2 breaths, but I'm not sure anatomically exactly where to press. So I feel like I should watch a YouTube video or get certified in that. And also the Heimlich in dogs and cats, you just never know what's gonna happen. I will look up some resources and leave them linked down below. So if you're interested in learning like I am, then I will leave them for you. Guess who's home?
It's a 6:30.
Yay!
Yay! Is your favorite person home? Am I stinky?
You're less stinky than usual, actually.
Why?
Did you do something different today?
No.
Did you miss me?
Yes.
Okay, I've taken my makeup off. We have somebody joining us here today. Can you introduce yourself to the new viewers?
Hi. 你好.
What?
我的名字是
Why are you screwing with them?
Who?
The viewers!
Who are the viewers?
Okay, so we have Panda Express that I got for both of us. Okay, can you guess my order? What do you think I ordered?
Double orange chicken.
And what about
vegetable and fried rice.
Wrong.
Oh, the 炒面.
Yes, I got double orange chicken, 炒面, and fried rice. It's completely orange in color. And what do you think I got you?
Teriyaki chicken and the mushroom chicken and the vegetables and the 炒面. Wow. That mushroom chicken?
Yes, the mushroom is right
you
there.
Eat some of
yeah,
this?
I had some of the mushroom.
It's just orange still.
You're welcome. I ordered all the things you like.
Thank you. Which one did you go to?
The one that we always go to.
Really? You drove
yeah, I
all
drove
the way
all the way there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where the homeless
Just
people are.
I drove just for you.
That Panda Express is pretty legit. The people in there are actually like speaking Chinese.
Yeah, I agree. they were
like,
the same people were there today.
Yeah.
Would you like to orphan your fortune?
Orphan?
You're
Orphan?
so annoying.
My probably the English not the most first
You're
language.
so annoying. What does it say? What does it say?
This is a quote you say sometimes.
Let me see it.
The first 2 words are your, and then it starts with the
Best is enough.
Yes. This is something that you say.
That's like an inside joke we have. We have an inside joke that's called your best. What do we say? Sometimes you do your best, but
your best
sometimes
is not
your best is not enough. That's what we joke and say.
Today we have a very special announcement.
This would be the time in your career in which you are at a crossroad, at a fork in the road.
How many crossroads are there?
You are in a fork. Actually, it's more like a
spoon?
Like a pitchfork, because you have 2 options. What are the 2 options?
Retire?
That is not one of the options.
Work or retire?
That is not it.
Ow!
The retirement is for me. That's my fork.
Yes, work or retire.
Okay, so your 2 options are...
More training or go working.
So you can either do fellowship or you can just get a job. So you can do an additional 6 years plus another year. So 7 years, or he can just get a job. And
I have made a decision.
Can you tell us about your decision?
I don't want to do any more training.
So no fellowship?
No fellowship.
Yay!
Every time I think of fellowship, I think of like Lord of the Rings, like a fellowship of, what does it mean to have a fellowship?
After all of your medical training, Lord of the Rings still trumps all of that? Like you still think of that first?
Yes. I think there's a lot of reasons why you should do fellowship, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to do more. I'm pretty confident in the things I want to do, so I don't think I need to train for more.
Was there any point in your training where you thought you would do fellowship?
Yeah, I think so. There's some fellowships that could be nice, but it's not worth doing another year of training, I think.
If you did a fellowship, what would you choose? Beads?
I think so. There's a couple of things in P's I really like that I might still be able to do without a fellowship, but just depends on the situation. I think mainly fellowship also is like some jobs just require, right? So, I mean, there's certainly things that you definitely need a fellowship to do, but there are also things that, you know, you don't need an extra year of training to do. I think as long as you're confident and you're safe in the surgeries and you don't cause any harm in patients, like you also learn when you're an attending. Like I hope that like as an attending I get better at doing my job too. So yeah, how does that make you feel? My colleagues are applying for fellowship and doing interviews, and now I don't have to do those things. It makes me feel so, I don't know, it makes me feel. Do you want me to do a fellowship? If I had to do a fellowship, which one should I have done? You wanted me to do that one. You wanted me to
You know what I'm thinking?
Yes.
But what, you know the reasoning?
Yes, yes, to be the beautiful. Is that correct? Thank you for the food today.
Do you like my last piece of orange chicken?
Have one more.
That one tastes a little undercooked.
Would you like some teriyaki chicken?
I don't like teriyaki
This one's
chicken.
overcooked today.
Sorry.
That's probably because you microwaved. No,
Are you undulating? Are you serious, babe?
no, it's fine.
Here, you can have
You
my
can have
favorite
this.
orange
You
chicken.
can have the zucchini.
I've been following all the drama around my favorite Korean drama actor.
No, who?
It's so unfortunate.
Is that the one that someone's calling a pedophile? That one? The
He
one who's
dated
hot?
somebody who's underage, yeah, for 6 years apparently, allegedly.
Oh.
I don't know if it's true or not, but it's very unfortunate. You know, like my two favorites. So the other one that was my favorite, the guy from Descendants of the Sun, who like
Oh, the white lady
divorces-
and then had a baby with the
yeah,
white lady?
yeah. Wow, you're really up to date, babe. For not being up to date, you sure are up to date.
I know a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you really do know a little bit of everything. Honestly, it's very impressive.
Song Hee Kim. Song Ki.
Song Joong Ki.
Sao Si?
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Song Joong Ki.
Yeah. Okay, what about this recent one? Do you know his name?
Kim Yi Suk.
It's also Kim. How did you know that?
It's a 50% Kim.
It's okay. I have two more favorites that are still in the clear.
I like the one from the...
Cha Yu-moo is still in the clear, and
I like the guy who's...
My
the,
Lovely Runner Man is also still in the clear.
Who's the guy who was in the...
Oh, you know
in
the guy
Hospital
from
Playlist
no.
Man?
You know the guy from Hometown Cha 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 was also canceled, but
Han
wrongfully.
Ji Pyong?
Yeah, he was wrongfully canceled because his ex-girlfriend came out and made all these allegations
But she
towards
was
him,
crazy?
and they canceled him. But turns out like none of it was true or
She was-
something. I'm pretty
oh.
sure it was him. Can you leave
All right.
them with a last
Don't
word
be-
of wisdom?
Your best is enough. Be a 10 out of 10.
Say bye, Lily. Bye.
This is so fluffy.